Revenge. I must have revenge against Optimus Prime. Since when the hell was there recording on? Fine. What does it want from me? Huh? I will kill you. Oh, bitch is at the fallen again. No. Your time is up. Wait! Ah! No! In the end, everything you cared for will be consumed.
What's up, YouTubers, one and all? My name is Phecda 1987, and today we'll be taking a look at the Iron Factory EX-14N, which is basically Nemesis Prime Nightmare Commander. So there's the front, there's the top of the box, there's the bottom, there's the side with his ultimate form, there's the other side for his regular form. On the back you get all this, and yes, he does come with a cape just like the Fallen, so that's 2 capes now. And he does have a barcode, so let's open this up. What the hell? What? Okay, so we have the... What? Okay, that is clever packing. I really do like that. I really do like that. Okay. But, yeah, that's it. Here's the instructions. And, man, these are fat instructions this time around. Fat and long. The back and front. Wow. So that's basically it. Let's open them up out of the thing and see how cool he actually is. I necessarily didn't say the best for last, but here we are with Nemesis Prime, which is a repaint of the Optimus mold from for Iron Factory. I don't know what to think about this guy. First of all, he also includes a cape as well, so there you go. And he has a big-ass sword, which can turn into just 2 weapons. That's right. Which includes a small sword, smaller sword, and an axe. So, yeah, take that, Hasbro. Speaking of which, I really do want to get the War for Cybertron figures. I really do. They really do look neat, and I'm waiting for them all to come out and whatnot. But until then, that's basically what we have. Again, side comparison, we're going to bring in the Fallen. Going to bring in Solus. We're going to bring in Tarn. We're going to bring in Alita. The Shattered Glass version, I would not let anywhere near this version. Near Alita, honestly. He is a bitch to her. But Nemesis Prime, I guess, is a I don't know. Slipstream. The Primes. Or rather, the trucks. And the motorcycles, because I kind of, you know, trying to skim through as much as possible. Because, like, I've been recording for a long while, I'm finally tired trying to transform some of these shits. So, that is basically it. And now let's do transformation, shall we? So, first of all, this is actually a trailer. This is a trailer. It means we're going to need to do this. First, we're going to unplug these parts from here, and it's a little tricky to do so. Especially I haven't done this in a long while, and, well, it can kind of be a pain in the freaking ass, but it's doable. There you go. Just gotta wiggle it out as best you can. Wiggle it out. Make sure you didn't snap anything broken or whatnot. Because that kind of scared the fuck out of me already. And I haven't begun to start reviewing this guy yet. And yeah, this part here does not like the tab in trailer mode. But there's trailer mode. And here's just a regular truck. And you know what? It rolls. It actually does roll in a way. I mean, granted, it is a bit weird how it rolls because this top part is actually meant for transformation. This bottom part is actually meant for rolling. So, there you go. I mean, I guess you could have them up like this as well. I mean, I really don't know how you want to do it. But, we're going to start getting this transformed, and we can get that transformed moment as well. So first we want to do, you want to come around here, I suggest taking these off. These are a lot better if you take these off. Transformation can be a lot better if you take them off. Alright, so we got that done. We can just stretch this out, because this is on a double hinge, or, I mean, I guess you could just flip it off for now. Like, this is on a double hinge, so you can just flip it up like that for now and not do anything with it. So, since we got all the accessories off, now what we're going to do is we're going to pull the arms out and just leave them out like that. We're going to come around here and we're going to stretch this until we get this open like that. Then we can come around here, we can open this up. And with enough force or something helping it, I guess. Like the sword. Word of advice, do not ever turn the head around. Because it will be very hard to get out. I did that, I learned that the hard way. So just stick it through there, you know, bring it down, I guess, and around, and just kind of have it situated like that, and then just push this down, I guess, or as much as you can. Really can't, but oh well. You're going to turn the legs around, because, of course, typical Optimus. Stretch them, or at least split them, then stretch. They are on sliders, and I do not like that in truth. Then you can flip out the feet, and you can bring up the shins. Like so. So, stretch. Bring up the shin. Hold the feet. So these simply just tab there, and essentially you're going to need to turn around the hand and all that. And do not turn on the hands because, well, they can be very, 1, fiddly, and 2, they're really stiff on my copy. So if you want to do it, go ahead. I don't know how to unstiffen things in truth. So now you're going to do is bring this back part all the way and just kind of lay that flat, and this is essentially where you bring this part in. We're going to just flap it right there, because like these are like the smokestacks. And there you go. There's Nemesis Prime. Straighten out the feet, like what the heck is going on with this guy? And yes, these pop off. They can easily pop back on. It's no deal. No big deal. But there is the regular Nemesis Prime in his robot mode. I gotta say, I am not a huge fan of it, but for Nemesis Prime and one of the few Optimus molds I could get a hold of for a cheaper price than everything else, it's worth it. I mean, the cape sells it as well, although I kind of wish I got the Nova Prime version of this one, because, like, my god, those wings in the trailer mode are just fucking yes. But, yeah, I will maybe try to get Nova Prime later, I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say about this guy, except, well, also, you could put these back on. That's the start. Put those back on. And now you have a complete Nemesis Prime. So as you might expect, yes, we have Nemesis now. And we're going to be doing a little bit of customization and whatnot. And we'll be starting comparison Nemesis in his ultimate form. Which this kind of takes a little bit. But first, weapons can move and all that, but we'll be doing articulation and we'll in the regular robot mode first. So head is on a 360 ball joint, quite stiff too, and that's kind of the thing why I don't like about the early figures. This can sadly only move that far, and then that's it. Can't really do much with the arm, sadly. Like, literally, this guy's kind of like a brick, and I hate it. I mean, lift these up a little bit and all that. These can spin. I do not spin these because they are hard to turn around once you do. You have a full waist swivel. Leg kick that far, leg kick back that far. Bend to the knee. Can you do the full split? Yes, he can. You can kind of tell this is not one of my favorites. And of course, little toe bend, but whatever. Alright, let's get down to the actual thing. First of all, these two can combine. How? Well, first, take this off. And then align it like so. And then put this like that. Big ass sword. He has his iconic blaster. But wait, there's more. You have an entire suit. So, first of all, you're going to need to take this apart. Take it all apart. And take it all apart. Take it all apart. Take it, split, and then you're gonna need to do some extra. So take that off, and even take this off. All that goes off. How do you turn into Nemesis Prime? Well, first you have to essentially start flipping them back into vehicle mode just enough. And, yeah, this can get freaking stuck and I hate it. Like that. Keep that flipped up, but this essentially has to be all the way up. This is important, actually. These need to be up, but you can flip these like so. Keep them flipped like that. And these bits will come around right here. Like so. The exact same thing. This little hole goes on this little peg right here. So now, what we do now is this. We take this, fold that down, unpeg the wing from the gun, unpeg the wing from the gun, flip the gun out, and now essentially you have yourself an entire backpack ready for war. Like this. But that's not all. You're gonna fold this all the way like that. These are gonna attach to his feet. Now he's a little taller now. Repeat the exact same thing. Slot it right there. And there you go. Now he's a little taller. This next part, I fucking hate this shit. I kind of don't like Nemesis, but at the same time I do. You know? This next part, you're gonna take these hands and take all this out. And you're going to slide it and then close the gap. Repeat on the same side. Open, slide it in, close the gap. So we got that done. We can put on the shoulders. These just clip on here. And clip on here. Now what this does is that we bring this out. And this is going to clip underneath here. And then you just basically make sure it's all the way in and close the gap. Like so. Then you're going to bring this entire section. You're going to tab it. Apparently that's not what's supposed to happen. Alright. Okay, that's what I got. Alright. So you are going to have to end up tabbing this part, but you need to stretch it out. Or rather just leave it there. I don't know. You're going to end up pegging it in. So let's say right there. Like that. So now you got his wings. Now you got his extra guns. And what you can do now is you can put these on the back. Like so. Actually, no. These actually go here. Believe it or not. These go here. This, I do not know where you put it. I really don't. But these here, you can put them, you got these tab holes. You can easily put them right here on these wings. If it would tab in. Like so. Same thing on this side. Like so. Slide the sword in. Get the gun. You can tab this right here on the side of the gun. And finally, fuck those guns on the side, really. Just fuck them. Finally, you can come around to the back and you can peg this in. Fold that down. And lo and behold, you have Lord Nemesis Prime. So in comparison to the Fallen, yeah, you got yourself a problem, buddy. And then to Solus. And then to Optimus. Yeah. That's essentially what you're going to get out of that. Now, say, Warrior or Deluxe classes from Earthspark. Megatron and Optimus. Pretty much the exact same size, like, seriously. What about a leader class or warrior class like Scourge and Battle Trap? He's looking at you, you fucking doppelganger. He's looking at you. Jesus, Scourge!
I am the one true Nemesis. Kind of. Okay.
So now it's time to turn Nemesis back into truck mode. First, we're gonna take off everything. I mean everything. Also, these articulate, but I'm not going to worry about that. So, essentially what you do is you're going to bring these around. You're going to flip these under, flip these. Bring all this forward. And what's going to happen is this is going to tab in right here. And right here. That kind of sets up everything, and my god, I forgot his crotch plate. I forgot his crotch plate the entire fucking time. No wonder it couldn't sit flush. Ah, well. For anyone you wondering, yes, it does go here, but keep in mind, these guns are going to fall off. And you know what? They're going to stay off at this point. So you're going to undo all that. You're going to undo the hands. Slide them out. Undo. Slide them out. Take it off. 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 Also, this is ankle tilts. Take it off. Shoot V's forward, down. Push it in as much as you can. And connect the two halves. Like so. Spin around. Take this part out. And kind of just undo that, by the way. But you're essentially gonna need to there we go. So we got that done now. And what you're gonna do now is you're going to slide this up. Push it in, like so. Get it nice and straight. Fold this back, like so. Spin the arms around. And just connect them the best you can. I hate these pegs, I really do. Spin around, connect the arm. That peg. Like that. We're gonna plug these back in. Plug these back in. The little part from the gun here. Put the blasters back on. Like, really, I don't give a shit about this one. I really don't. Put it back on. Put it back on. And plug it in. There's a regular truck mode. Now it's time for get that out of the way, get that out of the way. I dropped Tarn. Alright, so you're gonna fold this in and keep it like that. Then you're gonna fold this out. All the way. Fold this out all the way. Keep it like that for now. I'm gonna put this back to where it belongs, right here. Which is why most of this was obstructing in combined form. You're gonna push that back in. Push that back in. But these now, they're gonna go here. So what's gonna happen here is that you're going to essentially make sure that they align with this right here. Make sure that they are aligned like this. Make sure you repeat the same thing on the side and ignore the person yelling that in the background. And then that should be part of that done. You got these parts right here. You're going to, what is it, right here. You're going to make sure that they plug in right here. Exact thing on the side, make sure that they plug in. See that hole right there? We got this plug and we're gonna tab it in right there. It's a little tricky to do. It's doable. There we go. We got that done. Finally, what you do is this part. This part is a hell to do, honestly. But essentially, you just tab that in, and then this does not like to tab in at all. I hate it. I hate that this doesn't tab in at all. So there's that. And then now, you take these two big pegs. You got a big black hole in here. And you're going to peg that there. And then you're going to do the exact same thing. Peg that right there. And then you're going to take the wheels, peg them in, add the blasters on the sides. Not those blasters, these ones. And that is Nemesis Prime end-to-end review. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. And as always, till all are one.